the scroll. He pulled it back as if to withhold it, stopping the general short. "Our time is at its zenith, my lord," Talos said. "Our forces on the western and northern peninsulas are close to being overwhelmed. Our defenses breached by the combined might of the Macedonians, Athenians, and Spartans. We must act soon or all will be lost. Even now the Thracians and Athenians are loading the Allied States' full invasion force on the Greek mainland. They have drained citizens from as far away as Mesopotamia. With my sign upon this order, our demise has already come to pass, even as we stand here," Andronicus replied. His eyes went from the general to the silk-covered diamond. "My lord?" asked Talos, confused. Andronicus smiled sadly and nodded his head, his long white hair and thinning beard shimmering as the sunlight played on his face. "We are set upon a course that is far more deadly than those hordes of barbarians we fear so. The Science Elders and Earth Council have assured—" Yes, the old man said, cutting short the general's response. "We have all been assured the technology is foolproof." He pulled the document back to him and looked at it. Foolproof. This word seems to have more meaning these days. "My lord, to delay—" Andronicus suddenly stood, the action so fast that it belied his 107 years. "To delay is to continue thinking. To delay is to devise another way of ending this. To delay is to stop fools who think more violence delivered from untested theories the answer to our woes." General Talos straightened, standing at attention and staring straight ahead, as if suddenly transported to the parade ground. His bronze helmet was crooked under his left arm, and his right hand stayed at his ivory-handled sword. "You have my apologies, old friend." The elder knew that with his words he had wounded the general, the very last of the great titans. The general blinked and then looked at Andronicus. He slowly placed his helmet with its long plume of blue feathers and trailing horsehair on the long, curved marble table before him, then allowed his bearded face to soften. "You are tired. How long has it been since you slept?" The old man turned and looked at the large tapestry on the council chamber wall. The weaving of threads showed the great plain and desert surrounding their tiny inland sea. Their small continent was at its exact center, situated between the four great landmasses to the north, south, west, and east. It also depicted the almost endless western sea beyond the Pillars of Heracles, named after the barbarian Greek hero to the north, who was even now leading his monkey people to the very gates of Andronicus's home city. "My lack of sleep is but the least of what ails me. Besides, I foresee my long-needed rest is very close at hand." "Don't say this thing. We will prevail. We must." Andronicus uncovered the third key. "This will fail. The tone grooves mean nothing. The pitch is all wrong, and the weapon will be uncontrollable. The key and its tones will only enhance the wave to a level that is far beyond the science to keep it caged." He saw the look of confusion upon the face of this simple but brave titan. "The illusion has been perpetuated by testing on plates that are weak and old. But the crust beneath our own feet." He wagged his finger at Talos. "Well, they are new and deep and strong. It will surely end our world. This diamond has the ability to store and increase power, and coupled with that fact, the plate diagram is wrong, and will assuredly destroy everything and everyone." "You are a great scholar, but the sciences, they are wrong. I have studied the tone key and the plate diagram, and have discovered it will only work on the smallest of scales. Once the realignment of active plates begins, nothing in our science can control the result. If I am right, and the diagram lies, if the fault lines and plates are all interconnected,